Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's another beautiful day in this beautiful ass game. Playing some more Minecraft because I'm fucking. Oh, I love this game. I love it. I love it. In the last episode, you guys saw me dig out this big ass room. It used to be my, like, whoa, voice crack. It used to be my, like, everything room. And I was gonna refurbish it and kind of like do the same thing but with a different design, but I changed my mind. Instead, I made a big ass storage room. And it's got everything. Like, I mean everything. Except for a sandstone chest. But I don't think I've built with sandstone in a long time. Plus, there's room for more right there and there if I decide to add chests. And then I had to move all my foods and crops here. I fought a monster that wandered in my base while I was building this and got these. It's kind of like a healing potion thing. I don't know. It's weird. But I got a bunch of like stuff I still got to organize. This is supposed to be my new workstation, my workshop room. And then I'm going to do a kitchen. I don't know where the kitchen's going to be yet though. Either that or... Why'd the paintings break? My paintings broke. That's weird. Where did the other painting go? I don't like that. That's creepy. I also don't like that that was not lit up. Also, I got a cool mod on. I told you guys in previous videos that I wasn't going to be like over modding this world and that I was going to keep like more of a vanilla plus experience. Because Better on Bedrock was cool, but it kind of just, it was a little too much stuff in one pack. So what I want to do is pick smaller packs and combine them to kind of create my own mod pack and have a more vanilla plus style experience instead of something that just kind of overhauls certain parts of the game or changes terrain generation and stuff like that. So with that being said, I have something new to show you. Check this out. I have an offhand torch now. This is so cool. And it works with the actions and stuff, so it looks great. But with that cool little tidbit being expressed and shown to you guys, I have an objective for today. And that objective is to get lots and lots of materials. So I'm taking you guys with me on this really cool adventure. It's going to be a lot of fun. I need copper. And the reason I need copper is there's a huge ass copper update happening right now. I mean, there's been like 5 of them now, and every single time people still complain that it's useless, but honestly, I like building with it. But this is all the copper I have, right? I experimented a little bit with designs, and I think that dark oak and copper can go really well together, and even if they don't, there is a certain, like, kind of project I have in mind that uses copper. And so whether or not this design that I have in mind with dark oak works out or not, I still want to get copper so I can build stuff with it. Plus, the copper golems are going to be super useful in keeping all of this organized because I'm not a big redstone guy. And even if I was, I certainly wouldn't be wasting it on a sorting system. I would be building fucking bombs and shit. But I was thinking the pillars here. These archways that I designed. Yeah, also, I hope you guys like it. I was thinking of doing copper for that and maybe some copper for the flooring. I got a couple floor designs in mind. I might do those off camera though, so you guys don't have to watch me like constantly break and place blocks over and over again. Our armor's looking a little but it'll be fine. And I'm just gonna put my like diamond gear in here because I'm saving it. And with that being said, I gotta enchant my pickaxe because I want fortune, and I have 34 levels. I don't need the offhand torch at the moment. Oh, and I got a bunch of lapis here for some reason. Could have just grabbed. But I want... Oh my goodness gracious! I apologize for the extremely loud yelling. That was just perfect timing. Holy shit, dude. I literally said it. I want fortune and I got it. Oh man, praise Jesus. That's fucking cool. I love that. Can I get something good on the sword? Oh, sharpness 3. Oh, fire aspect 1 and knockback 2. That's good too. For my mods though that I was telling you guys about, yeah, I pretty much I just want like a vanilla plus type of experience going on. The mod that I currently have going is called, well, I have a couple of mods going, but one of the biggest ones is called Champions Arise. You can get it on MCPEDL, and it's a lot of fun because I've explained this in previous videos, but I'm explaining it again because I like talking about it. It excites me, so you guys are just gonna have to like deal with it. I apologize, but I'm not really sorry. I'm mostly apologizing just to be polite. I don't really care. But it adds in these magical mutations that can occur with monsters. So there's like a percentage chance that when a monster spawns, it will have a magical attribute associated to it. And that attribute can be a variety of different things. So if it hits you, it could have a blindness effect if it has like blinding magic. Or it could have like, oh, hello. Or it could have swiftness, so it could run faster. Or invisibility, which is a pretty cool one, although that one's really scary when it comes to like the creepers and shit. And I'm gonna take my new horse with me today. Her name is Lori. I named her after my mom because my mom loves horses. Although I do not know my mother's favorite horse type in real life. Oh wow, that's a terrifying spider. And as you guys can see in my old Coliseum here, one of those special monsters I was telling you about is in there. I think that's a decay one because the particle effects are purple, but I don't know. They have name tags, but I turn the name tags off because I like how immersive it is without them. Oh, there's one as well. I don't know what that one does. In fact, I'm gonna go fight him just to show you guys what I mean, because he might have something cool. But some of them are immune to fire, some of them are faster, some of them hit harder, some of them have larger health, some of them have like a healing spell that they can cast. So if there are other monsters nearby, they can heal them. Some of them have like a jump boost. Just different things like that to change it up. I don't know where he went. He was here just a second ago. I thought he went in my base. Where did he go? Did he climb up here? That's weird. I'm gonna get back on Lori and we're gonna go riding. I want copper, and I'm gonna head to a cave I went in a previous episode. I actually don't have a major amount of time. I do have work in about an hour almost. Maybe a little bit longer actually. But I want to go horseback riding and exploring. And I want to find a cave and get lots of copper. But I need to go into the newer chunks. Because the chunks that we're in currently, the land that we're on, is from a very old version of the game. And copper doesn't like generate here. So I gotta go exploring. But that's fine, because I like exploring in this game. I'm the kind of guy, I really like survival sandbox games. Just because whatever you do is kind of like whatever you want. Which I think that's why most people that play them like them. I've told you guys in previous videos, but I really like Grounded lately. And I like Ark. Just because, like, even though there's like an end goal that you're trying to get to, you really don't have to. And it's like cool if you're interested in the game's like lore and story. But you also could just totally make up your own shit and just live in that game. And it's fun. And that's what I love about Minecraft. Minecraft's probably my favorite game. Like if I absolutely had to pick a #1 spot, which I really would rather not, Minecraft definitely takes the cake. But I grew up with that game. But there's other games I really like that are like I'm really passionate about when I play them. Like Infamous Second Son. That's a really good classic game if you guys have never played that. It's a PlayStation exclusive, unfortunately, but it's like a superhero, super villain type of thing. It's pretty good. I like it. Sorry if I'm kind of randomly rambling and ranting. Sometimes I just feel like I want to talk about stuff that I like, and then I do it. I worry that I might be... Oh, shit! Fuck, that was dumb. I got sidetracked. That was so stupid. I promise I don't suck at this game. I just kinda... I'm really tired, actually. I don't think I got a lot of sleep last night. I don't, like, count the hours or whatever. What was that footstep? Was that you? I hope that was you. Yeah, I just don't sleep well. And, sometimes I can't sleep, so I'll work out to make myself tired. And then I'll just do that until I pass out. Or until I feel like I'm ready to go to sleep. And then I go to sleep. It's kind of weird. I'm not a very... It's probably not smart, but I also really like working out. I hate going to the gym, though. I don't like working out in public. Not because I'm worried what other people think. I just don't like being around people, like, at all. It's kind of a problem at this point. I probably need to go to therapy, but I don't really like therapy either. So I'm just kind of just fucking bare knuckling it, you know? But I like that. I like figuring shit out on my own. It's probably not the smartest decision in life. What are these particle effects? That's freaky, dude. Is there a sandstorm going on? Oh, there's lots of wind. Bro. Okay. Coal is another thing I need, so I'm gonna stop and get that. But now that we're in the cave, I should probably get my offhand torch on. Perfect. This is gonna be so much... Oh, shit. I can't use the shield, though, so I gotta be careful with these guys. I think I want to make a smite sword, just for dealing with undead mobs. Because with creepers, keeping them at a range, even though it might take a little bit longer to kill them without a regular sharpness sword, the knockback on my sword will make it so that they don't blow up. And then I can use smite as the damage boosting effect. Because undead mobs are way more frequent in this game, in my experience, than any other mob type. And then Bane of Arthropods is useful if you've got, like, a lot of bugs. But there's only, like, 3 bugs in this game, so I don't ever really use it. I don't think most people use it. Most people call it useless. I wouldn't say it's useless, because if you find, like, a spider spawner, and you want to, like, farm XP and stuff, like a badass, then you could do that. And that's pretty useful in my opinion, so I wouldn't say it's completely useless. I like this moss. It's very pretty. What I would like to do, and I'm probably not going to record this, or if I do, I'll include it as like a really cool time lapse with some music or something. Just so you guys see, because I like to show off what I'm doing. But I want to start something called the Infinimine, or the Forever Digger. That sounds racist if you say it slightly wrong, though. So maybe the Forever Mine or Infinimine might be like a better choice option. I know he can kill me. I'm wearing iron, and this is on hard mode, and I only have protection 1 and 2, so I'm pretty sure if he doesn't kill me, it's gonna hurt a lot. Okay, we got him. I know that I could make full diamond, but I'm trying not to, like, rush into the progression of this game. I like taking things slow. Life has felt so fast, ever since I turned 18. And I think it's like that for a lot of people. But my story is, well, I would say it's a little different. Not special, just different. Because I was super overweight when I was 18, and I was really unhealthy. And I had to go to the doctor at one point because I was... just because people were worried about me. and I had like a heart problem, and I decided to lose all the weight, and I lost 120 pounds in 7 months just through diet and exercise. And I ate nothing but like meat and vegetables the whole time. And a lot of people think that that's like a miserable experience, but if you think that eating nothing but meat and vegetables is like bad or like hard to do, you have never had a really good like chicken cutlet or like fucking prime rib, dude. And people are like, "Oh, well, don't you have to cut the fat off meat and stuff?" And it's like, you don't have to. Doing that does cut calories though, quite a bit, I will say. And you can always kind of like replace some of that loss of flavor with different seasonings. But it was really good. I still eat that way. Although meat's more expensive now. It got really expensive really quickly. But it, you know, shit happens. That's just the way the economy is, I guess. But yeah. I like to mock myself if you guys haven't noticed. I got about like 40 minutes before I gotta go, but I wanted to record. I like playing this game, and I like recording myself playing. And I was at a certain point. I don't know why I placed that. That was stupid. I didn't think that I could do that. I thought it was just a simple offhand thing. Weird glitch. That's okay though. I'm expecting glitches with how many mods I'm gonna be putting on. But I have like rules. So it has to be compatible with actions and stuff. That way there's no like weird visual glitches. And it has to add something to the base game, not overwrite the original stuff. So like new enchantments is cool, but it can't like completely alter how the original enchantments work. You know, and I can't do like custom ores or armor because that would require like alteration of the terrain. So like new ores would have to generate in order to get the new weapons and armor. And it's also possible that the new like weapons and tools and stuff aren't compatible with actions and stuff, and it'll cause like really wonky looking animation glitches or texture problems, and I'm not doing that. But if it adds like a new boss fight with its own custom animations and mechanics, I could do that. I was looking at a couple, and there's some cool ones I like. I just don't want to do something that's gonna grief my base because it randomly stumbled upon it. So it's gotta be balanced. And also, it's gotta like feel like something they would put in this game by like vanilla. Oh shit, more diamonds. Sick. I didn't say that earlier. Normally I always have like an adverse overreaction and I'm like, diamonds! And because I like diamonds, obviously. It's like my favorite thing in this game. Actually, I really like iron. Iron's a very useful material. I'm gonna put this guy down for a second because this guy might fuck me up. Hey pal, what's your ability? I'm gonna parry your ass. I'll do it. Okay, you're stuck. Got him. What did you have? Oh shit. There's another one up there, but I don't know what his deal is. I don't think I want to head this way. Hey, I'm gonna go. You can leave me alone now. I just wanted to like... I can't with the shield equipped. I have to take it off. Okay. There we go. It's a little difficult to get used to. I'm not used to having... Fuck, I forgot about you. Sorry. That was dumb. I don't really need that iron, and I don't feel like fighting him. I'm being a pussy today. But shit happens. But yeah, I feel like life has moved fast, because ever since I was 18, it's been go, go, go. You know, as soon as I was old enough, and I realized like there were some problems with my life, I've had this like checklist that I've constantly had to get through. And it's not a bad kind of checklist. I think that if you're a healthy goal setter, checklists can be really awesome. Like, I had a very simple one. I had a lot of money saved up for a car that I had saved over the years from like birthdays and like different little odd jobs I did here and there. Nothing like a steady income worth of like money saved, but enough. And that was sort of like my list. I wanted to lose weight so that I would be healthy, and I also, you know, wouldn't have minded for the sake of appearance is definitely something I did it for as well. I'm not going to pretend it was just for health. I looked in the mirror and I was kind of grossed out by myself a lot, and I hated it. So I wanted to get rid of that double chin and that gut. Now, and I can confidently say this without sounding like a fucking tool, I hope, I have a six-pack, which I'm very proud of. It isn't always popping out. Like, you gotta be in the good lighting and shit. Ooh, diamonds, nice. But I have, like, actual abs, which is really cool, and I like that. So, I'm keeping it. I do have a little loose skin, though. And by a little, I mean, like, enough to be annoying and uncomfortable. But you gotta pay to get that shit removed. And I'm kinda trying to save up for that right now. But that's, like, a whole nother conversation for a different time. I currently am just like, yeah, I don't know. That's a hard thing to talk about, actually. I don't think I'm ready for that. However, I did accomplish all the goals on my checklist. You know, I wanted to lose weight, so I did that. I wanted to learn how to drive and have a car. I did that. And then I wanted a job. It didn't really matter what the job was. I just wanted to work. Because working in my brain feels really good. Like, it's very satisfying to know I worked hard. And even while I'm working hard. And some people hate hard work, and I do mean physically work, not like a desk job. Although I think I would enjoy that too, if it was something that allowed me to, like, think deeply, or like do calculations, like math and stuff, because I like that. I don't like boring, monotonous stuff, though. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, hold on. I might take you guys on just for... Oh, that's the kind of monster it was. So the zombie had electric abilities, and he dropped an electric charge. I'll show you guys what it does. Check this out. This shit is so cool. Fucking losers. Isn't that badass? Whoa, oh, you need to practice your aim a little, buddy. There you go. I heard you coming. Parry that bitch. You're next. Got you. Not seeing any mutation ones though, so that's good. But yeah, I did all of those things. I got a job. It paid well for a while. I had a car, learned how to drive. I even started to learn how to like fix it, and I started working on my car. Replaced my own radiator and everything. It was really sick. Oh shit. That's a black hole one. That is a black hole baby zombie. That's another one I didn't tell you guys about. But you basically can't run away from them once you get into a certain range, because they'll just keep pulling you in. I would like to see what he drops. Hey Val, come here. Oh, see? You cannot get away from them once you get in combat. You have to kill them. Oh, and he's pulling me into the water. No. No. No, 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 no. Okay. 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 I'm sorry. Dude. Why did I try to run away? That was so stupid. What the fuck? You idiot. You literally just got done telling them. Oh my good. I'm gonna pause. I gotta get my shit back. Okay, I'm almost back to the cave. That was very disappointing to have to deal with. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm apologizing because I think that might make the video a little shorter because I just had to cut out a bunch of travel back time just because I was sitting in silence and kind of talking shit to myself in my brain the entire time, which I tend to do a lot when I fail at anything. But we should be able to get back to our stuff with relative ease, hopefully without getting jumped by anything that'll kill us in one hit. I told you guys too, I said you can't run away from them, and then he hit me one time and did a bunch of damage, and then instead of trying to, you know, block him or hit him back, I tried to run away and it got me killed. And I shouldn't have done that. That was really stupid of me. I don't need that. But I learned my lesson. That is not going to be happening again. I'm just going to get my stuff back and I don't want that right now. I just want my stuff back. I don't have any build. This way. We're almost there. Okay. I think I see some of my stuff. Yep, I do. I hope he's not still here, though. Yeah, here we are. Alright. That's not so bad. Do we have everything? It seems like we do. Pickaxe, sword, food. Alright, cool. I'm gonna get away from these guys real quick, because I just need to kind of like reorganize myself. Hold on. Okay, I think it's relatively clear. That was fucking stupid. I'm so sorry that you guys had to see that absolutely epic failure. Goodness gracious. Okay, we got food. We got everything we need. I think we're okay. I'm gonna get some building blocks and these torches. Okay, cool. I'm gonna head back over there and keep fighting. I don't know where the magnetism zombie went, but I would like to get some payback for that stupid ass death. I'm glad I'm not playing in hardcore. When I started this channel, I was trying to like follow a formula that I had made in my head, where every video was the exact same length. And then I also made this rule that I had to play in hardcore. And after losing my second world, I just was kind of like, you know what? I really just want to play and share my experiences with people. And so I started something else, and I did a mod pack. But then the mod pack corrupted my world, and I had to come to this one that me and my brother made forever ago. But I like this world. There's a lot of nostalgia in it for me. I was already down here. And I also I prefer a lighter mod experience, let's just say. Double crouch, come on. There we go. Alright, I still got time. I am recording, aren't I? Yeah, I was recording. Okay, good. I was a little worried for a second. Thought I was talking to nobody. Technically I am. Nobody really watches my videos, but that's okay. I kind of like just having the archive of my adventures. And even if nobody else watches them, I kind of like to go back and watch them. And it's kind of like therapy with myself. It's fun. But on the off chance somebody stumbles across it and they enjoy it, then that's also really cool too. That's kind of why I stopped following the formula as well. I was at a point where I was posting videos every single day. And if I couldn't make a video, I would make videos ahead of time and schedule them to go out every single day. Which was fun for a little while. But that is not really sustainable. At least, not with my current life situation. Or maybe I'm lazy. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. I found, though, that with the way things work in my real life, that's not sustainable. So I stopped doing that. And now I just kind of hit record. And whatever the adventure is for that play session, that's what the video's about. And the video ends when that adventure's over. Asshole. And that's just kind of how it's been going. So if it's 30 minutes, it's 30 minutes. If it's 45, it's 45, an hour, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to let them stretch on too long, however. If I do notice a video is like super long to the point where it's like a 3-hour movie, I'll cut down some stuff. Or maybe I'll split it into multiple recordings if I think that the footage is that good. But I'm not going to go overboard in trying to edit things and make them seem super flashy and clickable. I feel like YouTube is completely overrun with that kind of content, and I'm tired of it. I really like watching more chill, laid-back YouTubers that don't overly edit their videos and do a bunch of flashy shit and talk in like really overly cheerful voices and stuff. Where they're like, "Hi guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video." Like, I just can't do that anymore. It's just not my thing, and I don't really enjoy it. Bone meal. I need to get, hold on, I'm gonna put some, like, this shit in here that I'm not in need of. There, clear up some crap, because that was starting to get cluttered as fuck. Ooh, more iron. I do like to have a fun personality, though. I like to goof off. Right now, I'm not as, like, sprightly as I was in my last video, where I was cracking jokes and stuff, mostly just because I'm tired. But, you know, still being funny every now and again, I hope. Bitch titties. See, I said something funny. Sorry. We found a lot of copper. Look at this shit, dude. I'm excited. I really like building with it. I did not originally care for it when it first came out. I think that's how most people felt. But Mojang's done a really good job at actually like putting shit in for people to use it for. Especially like other than building. Like they're gonna have armor, tools, all that other crap. So I'm kinda stoked for it. I'm mostly excited for the copper golem though, because lots of people have had to manually sort things for forever. Unless you're like a redstone savant and have like an interconnected hopper system that just does it all for you in the most diluted, like convoluted way of all time. I do think this is a lot. I'm worried that my inventory is gonna get full, and I'm starting to run out of time. I could just pause this and then come back later and finish it, but I don't know. We'll see. I might do that, because this is a good video. I'm kind of on a roll, and I don't want to just like randomly stop it. When I come back from being paused, though, I might have like a much more awake personality. I might be a little bit more zesty for you guys. I don't know. I'm not a zesty person. I have gone back and forth twice now. I am so sorry. Dude, stop. Pick a new area. Shit. I'm so dumb. This way. I like this block, but I'm really trying to focus on one thing at a time. But I keep seeing cool materials that I want to build with, and it's hard for me not to just stop and collect everything around me. And I have to force myself to focus on the mission at hand. It's like, oh no, this is an ore run. You're on an ore run. Don't collect building blocks. Grab ore. And I have to remind myself constantly. If I had a shulker shell, I could do that. But I haven't gotten to the end yet. Oh shit. I don't know what kind that is. That's new. I haven't seen the green glowers. Green particles? Glowers, particles, whatever. I'm a little worried. I'm also kind of excited too. Which, it's not you. Oh, you have an enchanted bow though. I'm a little worried as to what that is. Fuck it. Oh, I think it's just been, it might have just been unbreaking or something. Got you. Where is he? Did he fall? I think he fell. Yeah, there he is. It's a zombie. I don't have a bow though. Deeper is better for like everything, but I also like I'm not looking for everything. I really just want copper at the moment. Copper, 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 copper mines, copper mining. know where that came from. You're welcome, though. You know what would be cool? I want to get a... Ugh. Sorry about that. I don't know why that keeps happening. I think I bumped the wire connected to my PC the wrong way. I need to get a Bluetooth remote. Like, I need to go on to Amazon or something and get myself a really good, like, Steam controller. I think that's a thing, where it's, like, built specifically for Steam. Alright, what's your deal? Oh, shit. Wait a minute. I heard you. Oh, are they fighting each other? Oh, shit. That's cool. Who's gonna win? I bet it's gonna be the badass one. Yeah. I knew it was gonna be you. Alright, magic mutant boy. What do you got for me? He's fireproof. Oh, and he dropped emeralds and shulker fruit. Nice. I do dig me some shulker fruit, buddy. This shit just teleports you. I don't know why they put this in. I think it just teleports you. Oh, no, it doesn't. It does not teleport you. It levitates you. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, it gives you slow falling, too. That was weird. And also super cool. I'm keeping this. I'm gonna give it to my friends and tell them to eat it, and then that's gonna scare the shit out of them. Well, that's where I dug out a bunch of tuff. I like tuff. I want to build something cool with it. I might make my kitchen floor out of it or something. Ow. Damn it! Oh, we're good. Alright. I'm gonna parry you. Oh, get knocked back, bitch! You know what I'd like to see? This is a totally random thought, but I want to share it. I really like Hotline Miami, but it's a top-down shooter, meaning the camera's like above your character in the sky, looking down. But I like the aesthetic, because it's very retro-looking, and it's all pixelated, like those older games that you'd play on the arcade machines. You know, kind of like Minecraft, except Minecraft's three-dimensional, and it has like 3D models and stuff. Oh shit, that's cool. There we go. But I would like to see a game that has the same kind of like aesthetic as Hotline Miami and like theme, being in like the modern day and age, or like the 90s or 80s or whatever. I don't know, an age with like guns and shit, but like with Minecraft's graphics. I don't know if that makes sense. Like Hotline. Oh damn, this place is looking nice. I just want one so I can make a... What do I not need? What do I not need? I'm gonna put you in the bundle. I'm gonna grab you. And you. I need Silk Touch. Because if I break this, it doesn't come with me, right? Yeah, I need Silk Touch for that. That's okay. I'll grab that. And come over here. That's weird. Awesome. And I got shards. Sweet. I'm gonna use this for something cool. And then I'm gonna leave the rest because it's not something I can really grab right now. Look at the glitteriness though. See it? Isn't it pretty? Damn. So what I was trying to say about Hotline Miami was like the aesthetics all pixelated, so is Minecraft, but Minecraft's three-dimensional. I'd like to see like a three-dimensional first-person Hotline Miami game. I think that would be a really cool like idea. I think that would be really fun. Like a first-person shooter version of Hotline Miami. Ooh, more. Yes, thank you. More of this, and more of this. Wow, that cleared up a lot of space for me. I'm gonna keep going. Thank you. Gimme. Thank you. Okay. Grab this shit, and we're good. I had to set my spawn at that village, so if we die again, we won't have as much of a walk back. But there's a skeleton, spider. Actually, I'm gonna pause real quick. Okay, I am back. That was a long ass time for me. For you guys, that will be instantaneous, but I had to go to work. I came home. I was fucking wiped, dude. and it's a whole new day. Like, it's morning time of the next day for me. This is day 2 of recording, my guy. It's kind of nice. I feel much more rejuvenated now, though. It's been a busy morning. Oh, man. It feels good to just jump back in, though. I felt kind of bad having to cut the recording a little short yesterday, but I could just splice the 2 videos together. I'm having a good time playing this game, though. I've been looking forward to this. I had a lot to do this morning. I did like my workout and stuff like that. Did some laundry, folded some clothes. Whole 9 yards, man. It's been weird. I kind of don't know what to talk about now. I feel really awkward because what I did last, I remember I actually said I was going to go off this way. Because I was standing by that and I wanted to go, yeah, I wanted to fight these guys. So I'm going to do that. Back the fuck up. Oh shit. You're about to go boom boom. You killed your friend, bitch titties. That's a really weird thing to say. Whee! Oh shit, I missed! That was stupid. Back the fuck up. I said back the fuck up, bitch. Get the fuck out of my cave. Before I logged in today, I was looking for more like vanilla friendly add-ons and mods that did not cost money. I'm on PC, so I am fortunate enough to have access to MCPEDL, which I understand some of you watching might not have that luxury, and I apologize. I do kind of wish that consoles would allow more like access to websites and stuff so that people could do their own thing. I kind of get why they don't, but at the same time I also think it's really stupid. But I got something called Mo Enchantments, which is just more enchantments, but they had to make it sound weird. I don't know why. And it adds in a bunch of new enchantments for various different items, and it adds in an enchantment table called like the Deep Slate Enchanter or something. I don't know. It's weird, man. I don't really give a shit though. It looks cool. The enchantments are actually really neat, and I made sure to like watch the tutorial video and everything so that I wasn't doing anything too overpowered. And it just adds in like different variations of already existing enchantments, or just enchantments that would be really cool in the game that aren't in it now. Like Sweeping Edge is one that I really like for swords, but it's not in Bedrock because Bedrock doesn't have the combat update that Java does, and that's probably because, well, there's people playing on phone and stuff, so I actually don't know why it's not in Bedrock Edition now that I think about it, but it doesn't really matter. Oop, gravel. Let's see how we can do this here. But that's one of them. There's also, I think, one that they did for, hold on a second, I'm just gonna light this up so I can see a bit better. Goodness gracious. There we go. That was stupid. I'm so sorry. I need copper. I'm not finding any copper. That's what this whole mission, ooh, gold. That's what this whole mission is about. The one time I want as much copper as I can physically handle is when the game's just like, you know what, bitch? You don't get any. Fucking stupid. Watch, by the end of this video, I'm gonna have so much fucking copper, I'm not gonna be able to concentrate. It's gonna be fantastic. Anyways, what I was saying about the new mod is it's supposed to add in, like, a bunch of cool shit. Like, you can get thorns on your shield now, except it's called spikes or something. There is a fire slam that you can get for the mace, which I have never used the mace, but I would like to. But it's so rare, and I've never gotten a chance to even, like, touch it, which sucks, because I want to use it. I've heard so many good things about it, and I still haven't even gotten a chance to use it. Maybe that'll change soon, and you guys will get to see me kick some ass with it. And then I got another add-on that just adds in simple little backpacks, because I cannot access the end dimension in this world, I found out. It's kind of complicated. I don't really know how to explain it. I also don't really care to explain it because I don't really give enough of a shit about it. The way I figure it is, if I ever do decide that it's really worth it to go to the end dimension, then I'll just, like, put a portal down using commands. I know that's, like, really shitty to have to do, because I don't like to cheat. I don't have commands enabled in my world. I have mods, but no commands. And even though achievements can't be earned because I'm playing with add-ons and stuff of that nature, it's still a legitimate world. And I've earned everything that I have on it. So having to resort to using commands to get access to the end dimension kind of sucks. But if there's no other way, then there's no other way. But I went to find the end portal, and it wasn't there. Like, the Eyes of Ender just took me to a spot, and it wasn't there. It wasn't. I made sure I was on the right Y level, everything. It was just not appearing. And then I made a copy of this world, and I went into spectator mode, and still couldn't find it. And then I used the /locate command, and it told me that there was an error, and that it could not find a structure matching the description within a reasonable distance in big red letters. So I just don't have an end portal in this world. Which means I can't get shulker shells, I can't get an elytra, and I'm pretty much uber boned if I want any of those things. And I thought, okay, well, let's see if I can get a backpack. I don't really need an elytra, if I'm being perfectly honest. I could live without that. I prefer to travel on foot or by horseback anyways. And if I ever do decide that I need a faster travel method, I thought it would be fun to make a minecart rail system anyways. I always enjoyed making those back in old Minecraft before elytras were a thing. So I think I'll still enjoy it. That thing looks very mean. Is that a swiftness creeper? Get in there. Hey, you! Dipshit! What do you got going on? You don't seem that fast, so what's your deal? Oh, lots of lava sparks. Okay, I don't know what his deal is, but he's going down. Ooh, he's fireproof. He's not melting in lava. Oh, is it? There we go. What was it? Whoa, what is that? Oh, that's a mystic apple. I got one of those earlier. That shit's weird, bro. And he dropped iron ingots? Huh. Hold on a second. I need to get rid of this and put this in here. And I'm actually a little concerned this video's gotten too long now, because even though I just started recording again, the last video I think got pretty... Get in there. Oh, I missed shit. There we go. I feel like my skill's gone. I'm too young to be getting bad at video games. I need to keep my skills. I don't want to be, losing that shit. I used to totally dominate in PvP, man. I've said that in the past, but, like, it's true. I promise. If I had any footage of you guys, like, I could show you guys of me just kicking ass playing PvP, oh, dude, I'd show it to you. Me and my friends used to hop in on servers and fuck it up. Last time I tried, though, I had just gotten home from work. It had been a really bad day. My boss is a nice lady, but sometimes she's a little intense, and it's hard for me to... There's a very evil-looking monster. It's hard for me to concentrate around her because of how intense she is. And it was just a very stressful day, and I did not feel very happy when I got home. Oh, oh, oh! The motherfucker had bugs in his body! Why are there so many? Whoa, whoa! Okay, back off. What is your deal? Hold on. Why are there so many? Is it converting the stone around them? Oh, did he just die? Oh, it went into the rock. Okay, hold on. This is really weird. Oh crap. Okay, that one's done. What about you? Get out of here. That's a lot of XP you guys are dropping, man. Thank you. Anyways, it was just what I was trying to say is it was just a really rough day. So I came home and I thought PvP Minecraft might be fun. And I got onto a server called CubeCraft and I didn't do that well. I got a little upset because I felt like I can't even do a fucking video game, bro. What the hell? I was just kind of feeling a little butthurt and sorry for myself, which isn't a healthy thing to do as an adult male, but that was where my brain was at. And then I ended up checking after leaving the server that the ping was like in the red zone and it was like 900, and it made me feel a little bit better about the situation. But I was still extremely annoyed by how much I was getting absolutely destroyed by everybody. But it did explain a lot why it felt like there was a desyncing error, and that was the last time I played on PvP servers. And after that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break from this shit. And that's what I did. And I have not been back since. But I always preferred survival more anyways. I like survival Minecraft. My friends always like, oh, but there's nothing left to do. I've done everything. There's nothing new. And I'm like, dude, you make your own fun. He's like, I like mods. I'm like, well, then we can get mods. And he's like, but I want Java mods. And it's this it's a running joke in our friend group now. But there's like 3 of us. It's a little bit of a trio. It's me and 2 other guys. But it's a running joke at this point between the 3 of us that this one particular friend is completely and utterly dependent upon Java Edition modding, and he cannot play the game without it. And the only time he doesn't play without Java mods is when he's playing with his 2 other friends. And we're constantly teasing him over it because it's so fucking funny, but he gets so butthurt over it. I love that guy though. He's funny. His name's Janine. He's a cool dude. He and I have been friends for forever now. Love him like he's my brother. Never even met him in real life. But we play a fuck ton of games together. Or we'll just... You little bitch. If we're not playing games together though, we'll usually like tune in and do like a movie or something. We've done that in the past as well. But he's a really cool guy. He's one of those friends that you can kind of just always talk to about anything. Even when he's a little bit of a dick, which we've had our moments where I'm just like, dude, I don't fucking like you today. And he's like, I know, I'm being an asshole. And it's like, yeah. But then he'll apologize and we're like, alright, it's cool. I know that there's somebody out there watching that probably completely understands what I'm saying, and they're like, yep, I got that friend too. It's just a weird dynamic. We've gotten a lot. I mean, I'm not particularly happy about this though. I want more copper. I think I went too deep into the earth because I am not finding any fucking copper, dude. It's actually kind of frustrating me a little bit. And yeah, I went too deep into the planet's surface or something. I need to get up. Yeah, that's the play. Because that's today's mission. That's what this whole video is going to be. It's copper, copper, copper time. That sounded like a jingle. Copper, 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 copper time. Lots of gold, though. I do appreciate gold as well, so maybe I'll name this video Looking for Copper but Finding Gold Instead, and having like a big clickbait looking thumbnail with like all exclamation point title. I don't know, whatever is attractive to people. You're a little bit of an asshole, you know that? I don't know how many times I have to tell you people to stop fucking with my fucking cat, okay? I don't know. I say random shit for fun. And then in hindsight, I'm like, maybe that wasn't funny as you thought it was. And it wasn't. It does feel good to be back in this old world. I did that tour video a while ago, telling you guys a little bit about the history behind the world I'm playing on. And every time I log into this world now, I am filled with so much, like, happiness. And some of it might be a little bit of nostalgia, but this is the best Minecraft world I've ever had. And it kind of sucks I couldn't recover absolutely everything from the old save, but the fact that I was able to recover an old copy and keep playing is amazing. Plus, it's also kind of nice that it's not completely tainted by all the shit that it was tainted by. I still have access to the old save file on console, I just couldn't transfer it to PC. So I could show you guys a tour of the destroyed version of this world, so that you guys kind of get a grasp of, like, what that used to look like. But it's basically a giant wasteland of skulk and shriekers and, like, TNT craters and shit. It's not exactly something to write home about. It was really depressing. And I would often keep it on my like, system. I'd leave it on and let people play on it. And they would just make it worse. But that, you know, shit happens. I need this as well, actually. Thank you. I'm not entirely sure what to talk about. I woke up really tired today. I told you guys a little bit about how I had to work yesterday. I don't think I've mentioned what I do, but I'm a dishwasher at, like, this really fancy bakery. But when I get there, it's, like, non-stop all day, which isn't horrible, but sometimes it does get to be a bit much. And then, because if I'm not washing dishes, I have to find something to do. And there's usually always something dirty. Like, one of the days I had to go in, and I went in, and I had to scrub out the entire inside of an oven that had not been cleaned in, I think, like 3 years. I was the first person to actually think to clean it. And it was just charred black from, like, greasy shit all inside it. And I must have spent, like, 3 or 4 hours scrubbing that. And, yeah, that took me a while. That was a fun day, though. I enjoyed that experience. It was just, like, physically exerting and exhausting. Yes! More fucking copper. Give me that shit. This is what we want. Yes, baby. I'm not building up because I like having blocks. I want to collect materials. Oh, there's so much, like, stuff I want to build. I haven't even told you guys all of my ideas yet. But I don't want to tell you an idea, and then if I change my mind, not do it. I don't like being the kind of person that's like, oh, I'm going to do this, and then doesn't do it. If I say I'm going to do something, I really want to do it. And I intend to. Is there more up there? There is! Give me all of it. I want all your copper. Yes, baby. Thank you. I don't need this fucking spider eye right now. Get rid of this shit. Hold on. You're welcome. Okay, moving on. Now, some of you might be like, wow, that was really fucking crude. And you would be correct, but I honestly think it's funny. I'm like a child. You could look at me with a dead serious face and just say the word balls, and I'd probably laugh. That's how childish I am. But, you know, there's a certain beauty in being immature. At least in my experience, there is. But, oh, I just bumped my microphone. I don't know if you guys heard that. My apologies. I want a better mic, too. I'm sorry if I'm just, like, ranting about, like, random shit. Sometimes I just don't have much to talk about, and I really just feel like sitting and quietly playing. But I know that would get boring to watch, so it's like, I gotta engage somehow. What do I talk about? Okay, I'll talk about my job. Or the fact that my girlfriend didn't wash her thingy as much as she should have. Or maybe I'll just fucking talk about, like, fucking 9/11. I don't know. It's just how things be sometimes, man. And I wish I could explain it, but I can't. What I can say, though, is that I'm really happy I'm actually finding some copper now, because that was the objective of this video. I would like to get at least 3 stacks of copper blocks. Why? I don't fucking know. It's just the way shit is. Okay. I don't need flint at the moment, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Give me that shit. And give me my crafting table back. Got it. I go. I heard a meanie. I heard a zombie. A zombo. I like calling them zombos. I know that they're called drowned, but I really like saying the words water and zombo together. So I have always, ever since the aquatic update came out, called them water zombos. That was a long-ass time ago that update happened. Oh shit. Get parried, bitch! I like your helmet. Wow, you suck. Alright, I saw several copper veins. So I am massively erect right now for that. Thank you. Oh, yes. Yes! Gimme, gimme! I have never in my life been the kind of person, ever since it came out, I have never in my life been like, yo, you know what this game needs right now? It needs more fucking copper. I need more copper, dude. Copper is the most useful item in the game. I don't think that's ever been said until now, and that's because, I mean, look at all the shit that Mojang is getting ready to do with it. If you guys don't know what Mojang's doing, like, copper's kind of become a ballin'. Just for the sake of the copper golem, I am now absolutely in love with it. Plus, it's a really sick building block, so maybe I have kind of liked it since it came out. But now I like it even more because they've got copper chains, copper bars, and they're adding in the copper golem, which is going to be really cool. And I've already got a ton of like steampunk build ideas, or like dwarven machinery build ideas that I want to like try out with like redstone and stuff. And I'm really stoked for that. Like, I've always liked the way it looked as a building block. It was kind of like the quartz of the overworld, which I never really liked mining for quartz, unless you got like lots of XP from it, which was cool. But like, quartz was a really premium material to build with, because you needed to craft the blocks with the chunks that you got. And that kind of got annoying after a while, because you had to get so much of it. But when you built with it, it was really cool. And copper was kind of the same way, except it's a lot more common, it seems, than quartz is. Plus the fact that they're adding in copper tools and armor is kind of exciting too. I don't really know what use I will find for that, since I'm already using diamond equipment. And I've got a decent set of iron armor currently. I could make diamond, but I'm enjoying the slow burn, and I don't like to rush progression in video games anymore, because it takes the fun out of it for me. And I figured I would just use my iron until it breaks, and then move on to diamond. Am I running out of space again? This is why I got the backpack mod, by the way. This shit right here, annoying. I'm done with it. I'm so fed up with running out of inventory space, like, constantly. Dude, fill this shit up. There you go. What else we got? You can make bone blocks with... Oh! I didn't know you made it with bone meal. I thought you just made it with bones. That's fucking sick. What else can I condense? I can't think of anything. Goodness gracious. You know what? How close am I? Alright, I know I said I wanted 3 stacks of copper blocks, but I might settle for 2 and then head back up to the surface, because 1, I already know this recording is going to be long, because I imagine this combined with the previous one from yesterday into one video is going to get pretty big. And then to top that off, I'm almost dead certain that it's going to take me a little while to get back home. So I might go ahead and pause the recording for the run back with my horse. Why are you mining without the forge? The one time I unequip my shield, you son of a bitch! Come here. I really need to stop flailing my sword. Sometimes the animation does throw me off a bit. I'm still not completely used to fighting with this like unique first person like perspective. Is it a spawner? There's a spawner here. There is a spawner here. Holy shit. Hold on. Get my fucking shield up. Boom, there we go. Alright, where you at? Come here, you little bitch. Get out of here. He hit me from underneath. That was stupid. Oh. Name tags are good. I like those. I'm just gonna like... Here we go. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, bread. That's good. This can go in here. This can go in here. These can go in here. This can go with these. These can go here. Oh, is this full? Shit. What is like one single thing that I don't need right now? Oh, let's do this. Perfect. And... Are there arrows in this? There are arrows in this. Put it in here. There we go. Alright. What about this one? Ah, more gunpowder. I already have this music disc. I'll take this and this and... Alright. I really do need to get a lock in on this fucking copper situation. I thought I saw something. Nope. Okay. Ooh, and I want to grab this XP. Gimme, baby! Yeah, levels. Love that shit. Whew. I'm okay if this video gets a little long. I think that if people are really entertained by it and they run out of time to watch, they can pause and come back later. Kind of like a really good movie. Or like a TV show that you want to finish. I used to have a really strict, like, oh, it has to be 30 minutes or less policy. But I got really annoyed with that because there were times where the thing I was doing took more than 30 minutes. Or there were times where I got a lot of really good footage and I didn't want to cut out any of it because it was all good. And now I've got a couple of videos out there that are an hour or more long, and they actually did fairly decent. I mean, people don't always watch completely through on my videos, so I imagine they either pause it to come back later, or they watched as much as they wanted to and then left. That's at least what I see when I see the analytics. But I'm also not as worried as much about it, because one thing to me is even if I do get lots of people to watch, that's really cool, and I'm glad, because it means that I'm bringing someone some entertainment and joy in sharing my experiences with them. But on the other hand, I'm not as worried about it as much, because the main reason I wanted to record this was just so that there would be an archive of my adventures. Like, in a really weird way, like, I've immortalized my world by making these recording sessions. Which to me is just super badass. Because if I ever want to go back and, like, watch the things that I did, I can do that. And all of my adventures in this Minecraft world are now archived and recorded, and they're actual, like, history I can look back upon. And if people do stumble across it and like it and watch it, then that's just a bonus. So I'm chilling. And I'm trying not to stress about it, because deep down part of me still is. Because since I'm doing it, I feel like there may be some pressure to make it a certain way, or make it so that I'm earning money or something, just so that it doesn't feel like a waste. But I think the simple fact that I enjoy it keeps it from being a waste, and that's just what I gotta keep reminding myself of. So, if it's just future me watching this, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. And if you're married and have kids and shit, good fucking job. I'm surprised you managed to pull that shit off. Or if it's not future me and it's just some, like, badass motherfucker that stumbled across my videos, became addicted, and now he's watching them all. How you doing? Hope you're having a good time, buddy. I tickle your balls, but that's kind of gay, and I also don't really know you that well. But how you doing? Wow, this is a big iron vein, dude. Shit. Hugga bunga. I'm gonna fill my inventory with more iron than copper by the end of this. Actually, that's not true. I have more copper than anything else. I'm just whining like a little bitch because I don't have like an infinite amount yet. Copper! Yes! Give me this shit. Should probably eat some food. I was really hungry today. I try to calculate like my calorie burn, which I know some people think is really stupid, but for me personally, it's like really important, so I'm always doing it. And I was pretty wiped and drained, and like I apparently was like under eating really badly these past couple of days. So I just like I did my favorite thing. If any of you've like watched any of my videos before and heard me talk about this, then you'll know. But I fucking love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It's my favorite food of all time almost. I mean, I also really dig Mexican food. And barbecue, like barbecued beef, particularly, like tri-tip steak and stuff. But if it's not that stuff, then it's a fucking peanut butter and jelly. That shit will always be top tier in my mind. And it takes me back. Like, that shit is just so, like, perfect. Everything about it. And it doesn't matter what kind of peanut butter it is. If it's peanut butter or almond butter. I've had almond butter and jelly sandwiches too. That stuff's good. It's just so satisfying to eat. And I sometimes, like, if I've had a really, really high, like, burn week, and I've been burning a lot of calories, and I've been super physically active, and I'm totally wiped and tired, and I, like, haven't been getting enough sleep and stuff, I will just load up a sandwich with as much of it as I can and devour that thing. And it's heaven, man. And that's what I did this morning. Because at first I just had like something light, thinking that it would help. And then I started to like do shit around the house and work on things I needed to take care of. And I don't know if this is like something a lot of people encounter who are like super physically active. But like it kind of felt like my chest was caving in slowly, which just sounds really gruesome, and I don't mean it to, but that's what it felt like inside my body. And I was like, okay, I gotta fucking eat something, bro. So that's what I did. Okay. I got both my crafting tables. I had 3, but I left one down here. Nobody gives a shit. I got a lot of good stuff. I got the 2 stacks of copper, and then I got a little bit extra, which is good. And then I got ooh, damn, 29 diamonds is pretty sick. Lots of coal, that's good. This stuff's cool. I don't really know what this does. I kind of want to eat one just to see. Whoa. I think that was like a health pulse. I don't know what, that was sick. Mystic apple, okay. I might save those for like a boss fight or something. Maybe I should get a mod that adds in some like vanilla friendly bosses. That'd be fun. I've heard Mosey's mobs is pretty good because it doesn't affect like the vanilla experience, but it adds more mobs into the game. Look at this. Hold on. More copper. Aw, bro, you know what? I'm gonna pause real quick and grab some of this shit. I just don't want the recording to get too long. Okay, folks, I am getting back to the surface. That was quite an interesting way to get out. The second I paused the video, I got attacked by like an army of skeletons. And I was doing pretty well. I got knocked around quite a bit though, unfortunately. There was a lot of them posted up on like the ceiling of the cave. And then there were some dudes that were shooting at me from behind waterfalls, and the darkness kind of made it difficult to find some of them. Because they were like real deep in the dark. In the deep dark. But I was able to fend them off and win, but they kind of... I got hit quite a few times. I ended up eating one of these mystic apples because one of them shot me off a cliff edge and I fell and got knocked down to like 2 hearts. I was kind of disappointed. I was like, the second I paused, a bunch of really cool action took place and you guys didn't get to see any of it. I was like, what the fuck, dude? But that's okay. We did manage to make it out of the cave, though, and that is gorgeous. I am ready to go home. Like, holy shit. It's been a long-ass trek. Alright, Lori. It's time to go home. We're gonna leave this post here. And we are getting the fuck out of here because, holy shit, we have a lot of loot. I got more copper, as you guys can see. And I'm done. I need to go. I need to empty this shit, and I need to sort it all again. But it's gonna be easier to sort now because I actually have a storage room for a change. It's gonna be great. I'll see you guys there. We have arrived. Oh, that beautiful skull. That beautiful, beautiful skull. Look at this thing. I made this. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Sorry. I'm just gonna admire my work for a second because I fucking love this thing. Looks cool as shit. Look at them teeth. Oh, damn. Alright. Let's put Lori up on the post. Because she's probably tired after all the freaking crazy ass shit we've been putting her through. Get in there. Good job. You did good today. I'm gonna break this well down and build a new one, so I'm not too worried about it missing that. Is there a guy stuck in here? Yep. Oh, and he's got a sword. What kind of sword is that? Is that a wooden one? Oh, it's a stone one. Why aren't you a cutie? I'm gonna leave you here. I don't know who the hell you are, but I like you, so you're sticking around, buddy. Alright, that is the end of the episode, though. I just wanted to show you guys me getting back. I'm gonna put all of this in its respective chests in this big-ass storage room that I made, which I'm super proud of. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope that it wasn't too boring of a video. It was just me going on a big copper run. Sorry, that was really weird. It was just me going on a big copper run. But I wanted to share my adventure with you guys and maybe just speak my mind. It feels good to just press record and play and talk about what I want to talk about. And things usually always unfold in a manner that some kind of event or action happens. That's the way the game is designed. And we did fight a lot of monsters, and some of them were pretty fucking spooky. That baby zombie with the magnetism still kind of was like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, I could have prevented that, but still, I mean, that was a tough bastard. And some of the other ones were pretty weird too. There was a fireproof creeper, a slowness-inducing zombie that had silverfish living in his body, and after he died, then an army of bugs just attacked us. So, you know, stuff happened. Plus, I mean, look at how much copper we got. That in and of itself, in my opinion, is worth note because that shit is fucking awesome. I'm very excited about the new copper update, and I also really like building with it. So, you know, it was pretty sick. I think I'm going to call this episode Copper Mania or something. I don't know. We'll see. But it's gone on for a while, long enough. I hope you guys were entertained. I hope that I made you laugh. I hope that I made you think. And I hope that, you know, you walk away feeling satisfied and that you have a good rest of your day. With that being said, I'll see you guys around.